Yeah, well, I'll tell you, if you look at the hypocrisy of my opponent, who said he's opposed to dark money. Now, the reality is there's money coming in from all over for this race for both sides. I've got a higher percentage of Montana money than Steve Bullock does, but there's a lot of money from all over. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be hypocritical. Steve Bullock is opposed to dark money. Let me tell you, it's dark money ads right now. They're hitting me, and I'll tell you what. It seems like it's only convenient for him to oppose dark money, unless there's dark money hitting his opponent. But Steve Bullock has raised $30 million in special interest money, $3 million from Big Pharma, $700,000 has come from corporate execs and lobbyists, $200,000 been funded by their corporate PACs, because what they do is they take leadership PAC money and that comes from corporate PACs, even though he says he doesn't take corporate PAC money. So the bottom line is this. There is a lot of money coming in this race, but the hypocrisy of Steve Bullock, when he talks about dark money and not taking corporate PACs,
Thank you, Mr. Daines.
Yeah, it's laughable.
Marita would like to clarify.
So to follow up, do those outside contributions affect the way you do your job?
It doesn't. I stand to protect the Montana way of life, and my voting record shows that. Here's the challenge we face. If you send Steve Bullock back to Washington, D.C., he'll be beholden to Chuck Schumer. Trust me, he will. Because Chuck Schumer came out to Montana and recruited him in this race the first week of March. We don't need another person back in Washington, D.C. to give Chuck Schumer the majority control of the United States Senate. That gives Nancy Pelosi truly unchecked power. I see it every day.
Thank you, Mr. Daines.
Today in the United States Senate.
Thank you, Mr.
I mean, I can't help but chuckle a bit in the hypocrisy of what I just heard. Governor Bullock has taken, here's to be clear, $30 million in special interest money, $3 million from Big Pharma, $700,000 from corporate execs and lobbyists. And so it's the hypocrisy, I think, that bothers Montanans. I think we all agree there's too much money in politics, but let's be straight up about it. Let's not have the hypocrisy here that we're hearing at the moment here from our government.
Thank you. Again.